Would everyone please rise as the Scouts present the colors?
Scout salute. Pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Scout flag. Scout oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
2. Post the colors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Jude Porter, and I would like to welcome you to this very special Eagle Court of Honor for Liam Hall. There are a number of special guests with us this afternoon, and I would like to take a few moments to introduce them. As I call your name, would you please rise briefly so that we all know who you are? Liam Hall's parents and siblings, Deirdre and Perry Hall and Maura Hall. Liam Hall's grandmother, Mrs. Kathleen Law. The Troop 1 Scoutmaster and Assistant Scoutmaster, Mr. John Paul Benoit and Gary Burnclough. From the Overseeing Committee of Troop 1 Stowe, Mr. Eric Peterson, Chairman. Representing the sponsoring organization for Troop 1 Stowe, the Troop 1 Stowe alumni, Mr. Gary Burnclough, President. From the Massachusetts State Senate, the Honorable Jamie Eldritch. From the Massachusetts House of Representatives, the Honorable Kate Hogan. Representing the Stowe Board of Selectmen, Miss Megan Birch McMichael. And representing the sponsoring organization for Liam Hall's Eagle Project, the Stowe Conservation Commission, again, Miss Megan Birch McMichael. To put the Eagle rank in perspective, let me give you some background information. From the National Eagle Scout Association, quote, the Eagle Scout Award, it's Scouting's highest rank and among its most familiar icons. Men who've earned it count it amongst their most treasured possessions. Those who missed it by a whisker remember exactly which requirements they didn't complete. Americans from all walks of life know that being an Eagle Scout is a great honor, even if they don't know just what that badge means. The award is more than a badge, it's a state of being. You are an Eagle Scout, never were. You may have received the badge as a boy, but you earn it every day as a man. In the words of the Eagle Scout Promise, you do your best each day to make your training and example, your rank and your influence count strongly for better scouting and better citizenship in your troop, in your community, and in your contacts with other people. And to this, you pledge your sacred honor. In scouting, the Eagle stands for strength of character, for knowledge of all phases of scouting. The Eagle represents an understanding of community and nation and a deep respect for both. The Eagle is a symbol of what a young man has done, as well as what that young man will do and will be when he grows into manhood. It represents many years of dedication, effort, and the successful completion of a long process that started when the young man became a Boy Scout. From 1912 to 2022, more than 2.5 million Scouts have earned the Eagle Scout rank. That is roughly 110 million youths involved with Scouting over the same period of time. The Eagle Scout rank is earned by only about 4% of Scouts each year. However, Troop 1 Stowe has a much higher than average rate of Eagles, something closer to 10%. Liam represents the 85th Scout to be awarded the rank of Eagle as a member of Troop 1 Stowe since it was formed in 1912. Organized by the Reverend Claude Calkins of the Union Evangelical Church. The original chartered document for Troop 1 Stowe includes signatures from President Woodrow Wilson, William Howard Taft, and Theodore Roosevelt. Honor Guard, please escort before this Court of Honor Eagle candidate Liam Hall. At this time, I would like to introduce John Paul Benoit, Scoutmaster of Troop 1 Stowe, who will officially open this Eagle Court of Honor.
Thank you, Jude. Good afternoon, honored guests, ladies, gentlemen, and Scouts. It is my pleasure to be here for this Eagle Court of Honor. You can be seated. Today we have the honor and pleasure of recognizing Liam Hall for the award of Eagle Scout. Liam's parents and Scout leaders have labored long and faithfully to develop him towards responsible citizenship through the Scouting program. Their efforts now culminate in a presentation of the Eagle Award. The success of these efforts, however, will be manifested in the way this new Eagle Scout sets his social pattern in the lives that he touches. By the authority invested in me by the National Court of Honor of Scouts BSA, I hereby declare this Eagle Court of Honor open. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Eric Peterson to introduce the rank presentation.
Thank you, JP. I would like to take a few moments to describe the path that Liam followed on his way to the Eagle rank. The pathway to Eagle can be likened to a steep trail leading up to 3 progressively higher peaks, the highest being that of Eagle Scout. Officially, the trail starts with the Scout rank and continues through Tenderfoot, second, and first class ranks. Then the climb really begins. The path is marked with merit badges, leadership responsibilities, service projects, and the practice of scouting skills and ideals. The first peak reached is that of Star Scout, the second is Life Scout, and finally Eagle Scout. As Troop Committee Chairman, I would like to describe what Liam did to complete the Eagle Scout rank. He was active in the troop for at least 6 months after earning the rank of Life Scout. He earned a minimum of 21 merit badges. Did you go more than minimum? I think so too. He served at least 6 months in a troop leadership position, and in this case, Liam served as a patrol leader and the assistant senior patrol leader. Liam planned, developed, and gave leadership to others in an approved Eagle service project. Liam's project was the design, construction, and installation of a kiosk sign at the Small Farm Trail Loop for the Stowe Conservation Commission. He also repositioned the existing Small Farm sign and installed a granite post to protect both the kiosk and Small Farm sign from being hit by any vehicles. The kiosk contains information about the trail, such as a map and wildlife information, and is a focal point to direct people down the trail. The Small Farm sign was repositioned next to the kiosk to make the area more aesthetically pleasing. To complete his project, Liam showed the ability to plan a project and lead others in carrying it out. He had to obtain many necessary town approvals and reviews prior to beginning his project and worked closely with the Stowe Conservation Commission. Liam then participated in a Scoutmaster conference. He then participated in a board of review with members of the Mayflower Council. Jude, you are next.
Thank you. The Scouting movement constitutes one of the most responsible and wholesome developments of our time. Liam, you will be asked to assume a solemn obligation to do your duty to God and to your country. and to your fellow citizens. Will Scoutmaster John Paul Benoit please take his place in front of the candidate? At this time, I would like to ask the Scoutmaster to administer the Eagle Scout charge and oath.
Before I begin, I would like to invite the Eagle Scouts in the audience to come forward. Please stand behind Liam as a symbol of brotherhood. Push that chair back. Liam, I have the honor to charge you to enter the Eagle Scout Brotherhood. By pledging of the Eagle Scout oath before your fellow members, you will become a member of the Brotherhood. Though the words you use would be similar to those by which you joined Scouting, today they will mean more than they could ever meant in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred word of honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout, with the words which close the Declaration of Independence. Will the audience please rise? Liam, Scout sign, and repeat after me, please. I, Liam Hall,
I, Liam Hall,
reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout.
the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training and examples,
to make my training and examples,
my rank and my influence,
my rank and my influence,
to strongly account for better scouting
to strongly count for better scouting,
and for better citizenship in my troop and in my community. And for better citizenship in my troop and in my community.
for better citizenship in my troop and my community,
And in my contacts with other people.
and my contacts with other people.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
2. Audience may be seated. Thank you, fellow Eagle Scouts. You may be seated. No, not yet. At this time, I would like the escorts to please bring forward the candidates' parents, Liam and Deidre. Perry and Deidre. By the authority invested in me by the Mayflower Council and the National Code of Honor of BSA Scouts, it is my honor to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. The Boy Scouts of America is proud to award the rank of Eagle Scout to Liam Hall, Troop 1 Stowe, in recognition of successful completion of all requirements for the Scouting highest rank, dated May 21st, 2020, signed by the National Chair, President, and CEO, Honorary President, and National Commissioner. Congratulations. Your responsibility goes beyond your fellow Scouts. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Live up to every task that you do in every office that you hold, and you will leave behind you a record which every Scout can be justly proud of. To the mother belongs the honor of pinning on the chest the badge of the Eagle Scout. Liam, in recognition of the encouragement given to you by your parents, I would like to ask you to present your mother with a token of your appreciation, a miniature eagle pin. I would also ask you to present your file with a token of your appreciation. You may be seated. At this time, Liam would also like to recognize his grandmother with a token of appreciation.
Thank you, JP. It is now the part of the program to hear from our distinguished guests. I would now like to invite the Honorable Jamie Eldritch to come forward and read his commendation.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for the troop for inviting me. I'm honored to be here, and I want to thank the Hall family for inviting me here to be part of the special occasion for your family. Achieving the rank of Eagle Scout, as we know, is extremely rare and provides such a contribution and service to the community. And I just know how much the town of Stowe has been improved with all the work of the Boy Scouts and especially the Eagle Scouts. So Liam, I have here a citation to present to you, if you want to stand next to me. And it's from the, you can come a little closer, sorry. Be it hereby known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Liam Hall in recognition of your outstanding achievement in attaining the highest rank in scouting, Eagle Scout, and be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends its best wishes for continued success. This is signed by Senate President Karen Spoka and your State Senator, Jamie Eldridge. So congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Mr. Eldritch. I would now like to invite the Honorable Kate Hogan to come and read her commendation.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is really cool in here. Thank you, Boy Scouts of America. I like to come to these. I like to present, and I like to thank both the troop that has produced so many Eagle Scouts in our town, and also the parents for living through it all with their special Eagle Scout. And I was reminded this week, I wanted to say very quickly, of how impressed I always am when I see Eagle Scout on any resume, if one wants to call that, of someone as young applying for internships and jobs like that at the State House, because there's so little to be known at an early age. And really and truly knowing that someone has had to work through a project with other people, work through a town to get whatever is needed in order to do the project, and to achieve a rank through badges and the words respect and leadership and creativity being part of what you do. So I just want to remind you that it is something to be very proud of, and also in some practical way, excellent. So I would like to congratulate Liam Hall on achieving the rank of Eagle Scout with the Boy Scouts of America. Liam's leadership and creativity was instrumental in the design and installation of a trailhead kiosk at the Small Farm Trail Loop for the Stowe Conservation Commission, and directing people down the trail. His service as a patrol leader and assistant senior patrol leader reflects the highest values of the Boy Scouts of America, and this resolution was passed by the House of Representatives and adopted for May 18th, 2022, signed by Speaker of the House, Ron Mariano, and always respectfully and humbly by your state rep, Kate Hogan. Congratulations, Liam. Go get him. And should I leave this here?
Thank you, Ms. Hogan. I would now like to invite Select Board Member Megan Birch McMichael to read her commendation. A representative from the Stowe Conservation Commission could not make it today, so Ms. Megan Birch McMichael would like to say a few words for them as well.
Hello. I'm excited to be here representing the Stowe Select Board. Thank you, Senator Eldritch and Representative Hogan for being here. It's exciting for me because this is such a local project. And so I wanted to say congratulations to Liam. We have a letter from the Select Board, but what I would love to do is read you the commendation that we have. Congratulations, Liam, on achieving your goal. We are proud to have you as a member of our community and appreciate the service project that you completed at Small Farm in 2020. The project involved designing and building a trailhead kiosk to serve as a focal point at the head of the conservation walking trail. The kiosk map shows Carver Hill and Small Farm in relation to nearby open space and depicts the short Small Farm trail loop in detail. And we wish you the best of luck in the future. I also, this Stowe Conservation Commission, unfortunately no one could be here, but obviously they have been over the moon excited to work with you on these projects, and they wish you the best of luck in the future as well. So congratulations to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Birch McMichael. Would Eric Peterson, Troop 1 Committee Chair, please come forward and make a presentation on behalf of the Troop 1 Committee?
Come closer too and hold this while I talk. So this is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the United States Capitol. This flag was flown at the request of our Honorable Lori Trahan, Member of Congress, for you, Liam Hall, in honor of earning the rank of Eagle Scout. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I believe it's now time for the slideshow, or the Scoutmasters presentation? Slideshow. Yes.
Best one. Seat down there, Liam. So, Liam, I only had like 700 slides of you. So I pared it down to the best 550. So for the next 4 hours, no, I'm just kidding. First off, I do want to say a quick word. Matt Irvin was supposed to be here also, so that's why it has Matt's name on here. Obviously, Matt, a terrific kid, but sorry. What am I doing here? In a row. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. This is working.
Do you need the younger scout to sit there?
My computer is locked.
Oh,
There we go. A little bit of last minute editing, you know, so this slideshow is only Liam, but there are still some pictures of Matt in here accidentally. I apologize, but we'll have to get by. And I don't have a ton of Liam from when he was this young, but the ones that Perry and Deidre sent me are pretty good. So, like, $1 million, yes. That's a great one. I love that picture. So we're investigating your career outside of scouting at the moment here. And so we have quite a few photos of those right up through high school. And some really good ones, as I said. You were a cute kid. I don't know what happened, but giant bubbles. I know you're playing soccer here, but you know, with the missing front teeth, you're more of a hockey player, kind of a profile. You ever hear of a guy named Bobby Clark? No, look him up. Yeah. And yeah, there it is. Terrific. Rope for dental floss. Yeah. Yeah.
You still do that?
He'll demonstrate it later. See if we can get another picture. Little artistic flowers there. That's nice. And a birthday. Guessing. I'm good at picking up those kinds of clues. So, first formal. First communion. Nice. And out in the harbor. And the Hale baseball team. And Coach Tucker.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yep.
I went through that too. And you have to tell me what this is.
Shelburne Farm.
Oh, okay.
City.
All right. I see. I saw the little cars, and I was like, you know, I'm sure you were tooling around in those. That was going to be my first question. And jamming. Yeah, that's a bass, right?
Sure.
That's a 6. Gotcha.
He's just small, so it looks like.
I could only see. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I could only see four things on the guitar. You still play, I take it. Good. Keep it up. And this is in what, Bolton? somewhere in Bolton. Yeah. I always like to include some family shots, and you have a couple good ones in here.
Working at small farm.
Small farm. Are you shucking something?
Removing skin from garlic.
Okay. All right. That's a skill you're going to need later in life. So,
You know?
good thing you learned it now. And those trophies are soccer trophies, I think, right? Or soccer plaques. And who's on the right?
One of the Arsenal twins.
Oh, okay.
That looks like easy.
Okay.
So,
One of the twins.
Apple White, but it sounds really deep.
So WPI, funny story. When I graduated, everyone in my class went to WPI. Literally, the 15 people I was friends with, they all went to WPI, and I was the only one that didn't. So it's an okay school. I didn't go there. Yeah, their hockey team's not as good as BU's. That's right. So there you are. What was the name of the band?
I don't remember.
Is that Ian Condon?
That's Josh Kearney and Max, I forget his last name.
What do you guys play?
We played one song by Cracker and one song by the Beatles.
Okay, there you go. And this is a ferry, right? You're on a ferry,
Yeah.
right?
No, it was the lobster boat tour that I did.
Oh, okay, all right.
Forced family fun.
I was going to ask how. Troop does that too. Come on, kids, you'll have a great time hiking 7 miles. Yeah,
Cousin's wedding.
very nice outfit. You look smart there. Good job. Well done, both of you. Yeah. Nice picture. Is this a school one?
Yeah.
Senior class?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Well done. You didn't mess up. And right through to graduation. But of course, most people don't care about this stuff. They want to see, they want to see you in Scouts, I'm going to guess. So we'll go back a ways. Pinewood Derby, obviously, the obligatory Cub Scout Pinewood Derby photo. Everyone has 3 or 4 of those. This is an early one, you can tell because of your Bobcat badge there. It's the only one you have. And the face painting. And I believe that's Jude and Quinn. Nice. So a couple Eagle Scouts there. Always love the pictures where there's multiple eagles. That's not how you work that thing, by the way. You need a tip on that, probably, a little help. Classic. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. Yep. BB guns at camp. I'm guessing this is Resolute. Looks like it. It's the Resolute closet, but this is certainly Cub Scout era. And also Cub Scout era, you're not crossing over to Boy Scouts here because you have the blue neckerchiefs. So I think you're Wolf or what's after Bobcat? I don't even know. I don't know. Whatever those Cub Scout ranks are, I don't pay attention to them there. Bear, okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Nice. That's great. Archery in the snow. Yeah. There was another one of you going like this and looking at the camera. I don't know if I included it on here, but it came out a little too dark on my slide presentation, so I didn't do it. There you go. That's Resolute. That's definitely a fish. Did you eat it? No? Threw it back. More Pinewood Derby cars. Yeah. I put this one in there because, well, A, you look like you're on something, but that's an awesome Pinewood Derby car, right? It's a train, right?
Yep.
And it's got a smokestack that's built into it. It's just fantastic. Great job. Hope you won an award for that of some sort. I'm guessing it didn't win speed-wise, but no. It's a great picture. This is Boy Scout breakfast hike, Cub Scout breakfast hike that they used to do in the town forest. Get a couple of those in there. You got your flapjacks there, your pancakes. Hey, more Pinewood Derby cars. And Christian, there we go. Right? That's Christian. And yeah. So there's 4. Who is? Quinn's right next to him. Yep. And so there's 4 Eagle Scouts in here. That's pretty remarkable. That's pretty remarkable. The four COVID Eagles, right? Well, Quinn was a little bit earlier, but yeah, that's pretty great. We don't usually see pictures like that from Cub Scouts with a whole group getting the Eagle. Fantastic. This is in Weeblos. You can tell by the neckerchief. I'm sharp. I picked that stuff up. And that's obviously more Weeblos. Yeah, Steve, you made the slideshow. This was your crossover. So again, all Eagles. No, who's this? Who's that? Oh, okay. Not an Eagle. But he was in the troop for a little while. So great crew. You guys are to be commended. Who was your den leader? Okay. Well, that figures. He's an Eagle. He's got like, how many kids? Like 16? There's like 12 of you guys, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking your first year at camp. There's a bunch of pictures of you at camp. So this is your Camp Resolute career. graduating from BB guns to the rifle range. That's an actual 22. I don't know what you're doing here, but you appear good at it, better than the guy with the banana on the head anyway.
He stole part of his costume.
And yeah, I made the slideshow too. There you go. Getting an award, a merit badge at the end of camp. This is probably your second year or close to it, I'm guessing. That's the Apache relay team, and again, all Eagle Scouts there. Just fantastic. Oh, man.
I can't see Quinn doing that now.
And I don't know what you're lecturing on out there in the dock, but I'm telling you.
It was who we were gonna push off first.
Oh, is that what it was? Right. There's a motley looking crew. Liam posing in the background. Yes, I am here. I'm so dashing. Look at me. That's a good one. Formal parade and retreat. The colors. Well, it's Liam on the left. So it's not all fun and games at camp. Sometimes you got to be serious, right? Not when you make a giant Thor's hammer, but sometimes you got to be serious. That's what that is. Well done. One of the troop stunts, right? I'm guessing you guys built the giant. It didn't make it till morning?
Hey, what stays at camp, stays at camp.
Still, excellent concept. Well thought out. Going back to Memorial Day Parade here. One of your first ones. As a member of the troop, anyway. And this is a camp out. I think this is down at Camp Squanto. Yep. And you were making a little, we were doing bracelets or something. Neckerchief slides, that's what it was. I have no idea. I'm guessing Stowtown Forest.
Oh, yeah.
And someone hit you with a snowball in the head, I can see. That's snow tubing. This also made it into Christian's Court of Honor, just so you know it's a repeat. But still, a good one. And also snow tubing. Yeah. Also made it into Christian's Eagle Court because he was holding a stick for some reason. A French fry. They're French fries. Yeah, those are French fries. And at the Basketball Hall of Fame. Remember that trip? That was pretty good. We'll say my son Connor wanted to come today, Liam, but I forced him to work at Resolute in my place. So he sends his well wishes. This is whitewater rafting, but the only picture I could find of you where you could actually see your face was this one before we put it. And that's you right there. Believe it or not. There's a bunch of you in the boat, but your face is covered by something else. So it would just be like, trust me, Liam's in the boat somewhere. This was a bike trip. I think this is Acadia, Maine, right? Yep. Bunch of eagles in this picture. To count them, but there's 1, 2. I'll count Jack as one, almost. Not quite there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 6. Yeah, good one. And a couple more on the way. And this was a canoe trip up in Maine. Also the canoe trip. Serving as our cook for the day. And this is back, it's still back down on the Cape, right? And good thing we're camping because everyone's got their phones out. Modern day Boy Scouts right there. Yeah, Camp Squanto. Liam right in the middle. It poured all weekend. It was a miserable trip. But the kids laughed at the statue of Squanto, so Also a Christian reuser. And this was a camporee we went on called, I forget what it was called. Mass Jam, right? This is the Mass Jam camporee. So one of the things they had was BB shooting. You actually shot. And that's a crew of about 5 Eagle Scouts walking down the middle of the jamboree. Tight quarters. In our group photo. This is one of the rare leadership outing photographs we have. That's Liam over here, I believe. My eyes don't fail me. This was at a Girl Scout camp out in East Otis, Massachusetts. Great place. And a bike trip, either Nantucket or Cape Cod. I think this is Nantucket. No? Cape Cod. This is Cape Cod. Same trip. This is Nantucket?
Cape Cod.
It's Cape Cod.
That's just Nantucket.
That's Nantucket. The ferry going across to Nantucket. And this is you helping out for the either the Easter Bunny. I think it's the Easter breakfast with the Easter Bunny, right? With the Stowe Lions. That's what they usually have at Hale. Relax. I don't have a picture of you in a bunny costume. That was Christian. And this was also Nantucket. That's one I wanted to put in your slideshow, Christian. That's you. Just pointing that out. And this is a breakfast hike where you're a scout, actually. And the reason I know that is because there's another picture of you guys doing the invisible bench skit. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. One of the bike trips we had. This is Acadia, I think, up in Maine. Yep, they're using my hammock again. They're going to break it. They don't know what they're doing. This is in Knobscott over in Framingham. It's a smallpox burial ground. Kids were petrified of it. It's great. Same place, doing a little day hike. Here you go. That's the invisible bench. The invisible bench skit. And this is actually out in Treasure Valley, a Boy Scout camp out west of Worcester. You didn't need to raise your hand. You could go to the bathroom anytime you wanted to. And we have several pictures of you in Montana as well. So Troop did a high adventure trip to Montana in 2016 for 2 weeks. And there are some pictures of Liam from that. This is actually landing at the Glacier Airport. And the reason I know we're landing, we've just landed instead of taking off, is because A, everyone's wearing those blue shirts and they're all clean. So you can tell it's the first day we're out there. Because after a few hours out in the wilderness, that's what happens to people's faces. I honestly, I don't know what you're eating. What is it?
Something out of a freeze dry.
Man, did you just pour it on your head, or?
I mean, you know.
I don't know. It's
Our group did have bars.
yeah, I'm sure.
It was definitely like cobbler or something.
Craziness. You got a little break. You're incognito in this picture.
Yeah.
You don't want to be recognized by all your fans. Doing some cleanup, it looks like, on the trail. So it was a 6-day backpacking trip and a 6-day sightseeing trip. And yes, you caught a fish. And I'm guessing you ate that one.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. After 4 days of backpacking food, fish tastes pretty good. Nice. Great picture. the area in which we hiked out there, called the Great Bear Wilderness, Bob Marshall Wilderness, and Glacier National Park. This was a day hike we went on called Ptarmigan Tunnel. Some of us went on it. There is a remarkable number of Eagle Scouts in this picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 Eagle Scouts in this picture. Pretty fantastic. And we get to your project finally, right? And I heard your project was easy. You were done with it in 10, 20 minutes.
Well, that's actually not what happened.
Really? I'm surprised. Digging holes in New England, I would think it would be so quick and easy. So for those who don't know, that kiosk in the back, those posts have to be dug in, 4 feet or something like that, or 3 feet or whatever it is. So the holes have to be pretty deep for that. And this is New England. And so they had a little bit of difficulty digging the holes for those and for the marble, or not the granite thing, the granite post. For instance, those are the rocks they had to dig out.
It's like 100 degrees.
And it was, a hot day.
Like 9 hours, if not longer.
So I heard there was some miserable folks, and you're to be congratulated for sticking it out, honestly. And if you can't see it, because look at the size of this rock, or just look at Christian. It's like that's insane.
It's possible we were digging into the foundation of an old house.
Yeah, it does look like it. I mean, those are monster rocks even for New England. It almost looks like somebody put them there for a purpose, right? Yeah. So, but you did manage to get it done eventually, and this is what the end product looked like. It's really nice. So you move this sign, right? You put this kiosk up, and you put this granite post in as well. That's quite the project. Well done.
All the rocks
Well, what was that?
all the rocks on the left.
Those are the rocks?
Those are the rocks.
I didn't know. Wow.
That's where they were.
Those are some massive rocks. So, fantastic job. Great project. And this was your border review. In COVID times, you have to do the border review via Zoom meeting. So these were the folks that grilled him on his Eagle Scout knowledge prior to passing him off as an Eagle. And that's all I have. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. Oh,
Nice save. Yeah, nice. Not like reflexes.
At this time, would Scoutmaster John Paul Benoit and Assistant Scoutmaster Gary Burnclough please come forward to make the Scoutmaster's presentation?
So, we've done a lot of these. And I just wanted to say something real quick. It just, a lot of people think, Eagle Scout, fantastic, that's the best thing ever, right? It really takes a special person. It really doesn't. It really doesn't take a special person to earn Eagle. Anyone can do it. That's kind of the beauty of it. It takes a lot of hard work. That's all what it is. You got to work hard. And you got to follow through, and you got to do some things that kids aren't used to doing. So it isn't a mark of a special person. It's a special person that you become by earning Eagle, right? It's not the fact that you're a special person to earn Eagle. And I challenge you to give back a little bit. You didn't make this journey alone. You have your family. You have other scouts that helped you out, obviously, with your project. So give back a little bit in the future. An old man traveling a long highway came at the evening cold and gray to a chasm vast and deep and wide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream held no fears for him, but he turned when safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. "Old man," cried a fellow pilgrim near, "you're wasting your time in building here. Your journey will end with the closing day. You never again will pass this way. You've crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build you this bridge at eventide?" The builder lifted his old gray head. "Good friend, in the path I have come," he said, "there followeth after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. This stream, which has been as naught to me, to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building this bridge for him." Troop 1 Stowe hereby presents to Liam Hall, sorry, it says Matthew Irvin on this one, to Liam Hall, the Bridge Builder Knife as recognition for achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. It represents the sharp intelligence, pointed determination, and strength of character necessary to attain the Eagle rank, and symbolizes the lifelong bond between Scoutmaster and Scout. Presented on this, the 21st day of May, 2022. And I'd just like to say that this award is presented in memory of Donald Benoit, the originator of the Eagle Knife tradition in Troop 1 Stowe and an exceptional bridge builder himself. Congratulations.
Thank you again, JP and Gary. At this time, Liam has a few words he'd like to say.
I'd like to begin by thanking the many people that helped me on my trail to Eagle. First, I would like to thank Gary and JP for sharing their wisdom of scouting and their knowledge of the Eagle process. Their steadfast leadership was instrumental in my scouting journey. I would like to thank my family, particularly my parents, for their encouragement and for their hours spent helping me complete my project. I would like to thank Jeff Tyler for the inordinate amount of time that he spent helping me correct my Eagle workbook and for seeing me through many tedious parts of the project. I would like to thank all of the merit badge counselors that provided a clear structure for what each merit badge required, particularly Mr. Walrath, with whom I did the 3 citizenship badges, and for all of the volunteers at the various boards of review. I'd like to thank all of the people who made this ceremony possible, most specifically my mother and Mrs. Irvin. I would like to thank Ms. Farah of the Stowe Conservation Commission, who gave me the idea for what my project would eventually become. And perhaps most importantly, I would like to thank my fellow Scouts, who, with their constant support and camaraderie, made the whole experience worthwhile. To the Scouts present, I would ask them to remember 3 words and to think about them in their spare hours. First, industry, which is the motive force for creation and the source from which plenty is derived. Second, patience, to sustain industry when boredom inevitably arises. Third, humility, and specifically for the industry and patience required to accomplish a worthwhile end, else there not be a need to remember it, as complacency steals from the rigor which is required for accomplishment. In the spirit of these 3 tenets, I would like to conclude with the end of the poem If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Thanks.
Would everyone please rise? As an appropriate closing to this Eagle Court of Honor, I would like to ask Liam to lead us in reaffirming the Scout Law.
Scout time. Scout law.
Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
2.
This Eagle Court of Honor is now concluded. Will you please join us for some refreshments following the ceremony in the back of the room? And thank you all for attending and participating in and sharing in this joyous and solemn occasion. Also, in the back of the room, you're welcome to review Liam's Eagle Project book and other scouting memorabilia. Thank you.
Great job. You can go down.